Remakes of classic games have been coming thick and fast recently. The PSN Store and Xbox Live Arcade have become full of HD remakes of games from yesteryear, with many of them coming from the old giant Sega. The most recent entry into the Sega Classics collection is a faithful reimagining of a couple of the best Sega Rally games to be released on consoles.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sega Rally Online Arcade takes aspects from Sega Rally Revo and Sega Rally 3 and combines them to make a new complete package. So if you are familiar with any of the previous Sega Rally games, then Online Arcade will instantly feel familiar. You will be overtaking, drifting round corners and reaching incredible speeds in no time. Sega Rally Online Arcade is the classic arcade racing experience. Simple and responsive controls, brightly coloured cars and a strong emphasis on multiplayer all help to show Sega Rally's arcade roots. But while the racing style is exhilarating and addicting to play, there is simply not enough of it. The game has a total of 5 courses and 13 cars to play with, and while the courses are nicely varied, the cars' differences are only visual, as they all handle the same. The game can be played by yourself, with a friend in split screen mode, or online against 5 other players. The single player has your standard quick race mode, classic mode which sees you racing on the desert course in a 1v1 race, time trial mode where you can race against ghost cars from players around the world, and championship mode that sees you completing a series of rallies in your attempt to become number 1. Playing online only has the one standard race game mode, but this is still where the game shines most. Getting into a game with 5 other players and jostling for positions and fighting for first place against real players adds an entirely new level of excitement to the game. While getting into a game normally takes longer than I would have liked, once the race begins, you can expect a solid, lag-free experience. Sega Rally Online Arcade's local multiplayer shakes up proceedings with a selection of different game modes to be explored. The local multiplayer's Dominator, Head Knockout and Time Lag game modes help to add some variety to races. These game modes don't drastically change the way you play the game, but it does help to keep games fresh by offering something other than the standard race mode. It's just a shame that none of these game modes made it to the online multiplayer. Sega Rally Online Arcade executes the easy to pick up but hard to master gameplay style brilliantly. But while you are likely to have some great moments during races, it is unlikely to keep your attention in the future. Once you have played through the game's limited amount of courses several times, you will learn what driving lines to take, and the game can begin to feel formulaic. Hunting after achievements and trying to unlock all the cars will keep you preoccupied for a while, but the core gameplay will eventually feel stale due to the game's lack of content. Overall, Sega Rally Online Arcade succeeds in most aspects and will be a great buy for long-running fans of the series. But the game's lack of courses and variety in gameplay, when compared to other arcade races such as Outrun Online Arcade, holds the game back from reaching greatness.